Good evening, everyone. Hey, just a quick video here about just my thoughts on some of the recent events. Of course, Israel and what happened there. That thing's just getting all twisted around to the point where even Glenn Beck today is saying, "Oh well, did you see the video? One of those people had a lead pipe and hit someone. A piece of pipe. Oh my! See, they were prepared for terrorism. It's like uh, any way you slice it, Israel had no business doing what they did in international waters. I've been there myself. I was a licensed captain for international waters. I mean, you cannot go and board ships with commando teams in international waters for no reason. I mean, another way to look at it is what if the French Navy had a frigate out 200 miles off the coast of New York out there, and suddenly, we went and attacked it and boarded it and killed, 10 or 20 people, whatever it is now, and wounded 50 others. Well, you can't do it, except for Israel, and basically what everybody's saying, well, they do what they want. Now, another aspect of this is they're saying, well, they have a blockade of Gaza, so they do what they want. Well, Israel has no claim on Gaza now. According to what they signed in 2004, they have no claim to blockade Gaza. That'd be the same thing as if Russia was down in Cuba blockading our west coast. They got no business doing it. In itself, it's an act of war. They have no claim to it. They have no business doing it. So, apart from that, what I see is a lot of people are getting real tired of the spoiled brat trust fund kid of Israel running around doing whatever it feels. I see nothing so far that these ships, they've said, oh, this is very dangerous, and they were supplying the Palestinians with something. I haven't seen any proof of that. And I seriously doubt, that these people had cargo bays full of arms and explosives and stuff. That just it didn't happen. But what? One thing did happen that's interesting. I don't know. In all the Russian news, you may not have seen this in all the avalanche of everything going on. But the South Korean ship that was sunk with a German torpedo. Now everybody's saying, of course, the original line was that North Korea did it. Well, now everybody's saying that no, that even South Korea now is saying no, North Korea didn't do it. Well, who did do it? Somebody with a German torpedo. That the only people who use them are Germany and Israel uses them heavily. There's even story. Well, I think I saved this story. It's about how the whole thing deals with Okinawa. They wanted to shake up this new, what do you call it in Japan? The new leader there. Anyway, he wants to close the Marine base in Okinawa. That's what this is all about. North Korea didn't do it. They're saying, unfortunately, the U.S. did it. With who? Probably, with help from our friends in Israel. Now, just real quick too, I had this thing where, well, one of my friends was, kind of we got into it about this. He's saying, this is God's land. This is Jesus' people, and therefore we have to do whatever we can. Well, I thought the Israelis were banned from their land, and who was going to restore that was Jesus when he comes back. But I don't think that the UN is God. Myself, God reinstated the the Israeli people's lands in Israel. Now, comparing one to the other, where that's where they are now, so we have to do whatever we can. That's not the way I see it. Anyway, I don't see it that way. I don't think the UN acts in God's behalf and reinstates the Jewish people's land when they've been, as the Bible says, they've been banished from the lands. And they'll get their land back when Jesus comes back. See, that completely jumps the tracks for me, anyway, of logic. The UN is not God. So, hey, anyway, those are my thoughts on just a couple things I wanted to get out to you. So, have a good evening.
especially when it comes to Charmin Ultra Soft. It's so soft and absorbent, you can use 7 sheets versus 28. Charmin Ultra Soft. Enjoy the go.
She has this thing about bugs.
No. I do not have a thing about bugs. I have a thing about bugs in our house.
We used to call him exterminator.
Now I go Ortho. Home Defense Max. I use it once inside to kill the bugs.
Stops them dead.
Guaranteed. And outside to keep new ones from moving in. That's up to 12 months protection against bugs.
And 12 months of keeping our house to ourselves.
Until your mother comes.
Ortho Home Defense Max.
Defend what's yours.
T-Mobile helps families stick together by letting you add a family member for just $5. So who would you add?
I'd add my mom. You know, you gotta do that.
I'd add Grandma if she promises not to fawn us when I'm getting married.
She's 35.
My stepbrother Sonny, my uncle Pete,
I'd add our next door neighbor.
Ginger? You're not adding Ginger.
that dude, and I don't even know him. Shoot, for $5, I'd add them all.
Switch to T-Mobile and add a family member for just $5. Now buy a smartphone like the T-Mobile MyTouch and get a second one free. Only from T-Mobile.
Okay, audition in 2 weeks. Whiten your smile. No red wine, blueberry pie, coffee, or tea. I've got it. Introducing Crest 3D White Toothpaste. The remarkable new toothpaste that removes up to 80% of surface stains in just 2 weeks. Good advice.
What did I tell you?
For a noticeably whiter smile in just 2 weeks. New Crest 3D White Toothpaste. And try Crest 3D White Rinse.
I just saw a cougar from last night. Whoa, my family's in town.
Mom, phone.
Bonitos Premium Tequila. Pure